Step 1, put a dot of moisturizer on your face. Step 2, rub it in this way. Step 3, hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm gonna try and be consistent with my posts. Let's adult together. So whenever I have the problem is I don't feel like I have something to say all the time, but I'll try and be more consistent. Okay, so today we're up close and personal because we're going to talk about skin. Okay, so skincare. So that's why I'm coming to you edgeless, you know. The situation is tricky. It's tricky, but we move. So I wanted to talk about skincare because I'm one of those people who's always had questions about skincare, and now that I finally have some answers, I thought maybe I can share what I've discovered along the way, because I've experimented on myself, and I found things that work, things that don't work, and now I have pretty much a set routine that I've had for the last more than 2 years actually, which has greatly improved my skin. So if you've seen the cover photo of this video, you've seen the before of my skin. I have combination skin, so my mom's skin is pretty normal and pretty good, and dad's skin is very oily, so I got like a combination of both. So this area here, so this is without, like, I've just done my morning routine, which I'll share in a minute, but this is my forehead, as you can see. Very shiny, same as this area here and here, all right, and here. Those are the shiny, and then this strip here on both sides tends to be very dry. Same as under my eye, for some reason, tends to be really dry. Then I have shiny lids. It doesn't make sense to me either. So I'll start with a bit of background. In around 2017, 2018, my skincare routine, my everyday life, my life routine basically was coconut oil. I used coconut oil from head to toe for hair, skin, face, body, everything. Coconut oil was my everything. Never even thought to question it, because, you know, when coconut oil became a hype, I was just like, cool, I can eat this, I can cook with this, I can use it on my hair, I can use it on my body, and I'm just, yeah, like, I was just content. But then my face started breaking out, but I didn't clock that it might have been the coconut oil. In fact, I kept using even more of it, thinking this stuff is natural, it's supposed to be healthy, it might help. It didn't. So one day I was randomly talking to a friend of mine, Sheila, who lives in the UK. We were actually talking about K-pop. She's crazy about Korean pop. And we ended up talking about Korean skincare. So I was just like, look, can you just, I mean, what do I buy? What are the names of the products? Because I'm one of those people who I'm just like, tell me what to do, how to do it, like the quickest way possible, tell me. So she basically found the store in the city I was living in Melbourne. She was like, go here, get this product, it will help. But still, I needed a manual, right? I'm one of those people who needs someone to tell me, step 1, put a dot of moisturizer on your face. Step 2, rub it in this way. Step 3, like, especially when it comes to beauty stuff. I don't know why I don't know. So let me start by saying as well, I haven't done any research beyond what I'm telling you. So I haven't done any professional research or anything like that. So don't take this as professional advice. This is just my skincare journey and my experimentation. So yeah, Sheila told me about the skincare products, and I was like, okay, so they sound good. And she showed me how her skin had improved after using the Korean skincare products. Then I remember thinking, okay, there's Korean skincare products, but I've never seen a Black person demonstrate how to use Korean skincare products. But I kind of left that at the back of my head, you know, because I was busy with work and stuff. So I still just left it at the back of my head. I had bought a product that she recommended, did not use it because I hadn't followed up on the how and the why and all of these questions, right? And then I ended up on YouTube and I typed in Korean skincare routine. And then one of the videos that popped up was Patricia Kihara's video on her 10-step skincare routine, and it had a before and after picture as well of her skincare journey. And I remember thinking, right, this is exactly what I need, because it's someone with the same kind of skin that I do, like it's black skin. Because I'd been to dermatologists in Australia and they would just look at me like... So I was just like, okay, no one, like I didn't find a professional who understood my skin. One had recommended microdermabrasion, which is that procedure that's basically a vacuum cleaner for your face. I tried it, it did nothing for me. So yeah, I didn't find that useful. So came across Patricia's video, and honestly, that's where things started to come together, because the way Patricia explains it is just so incredibly detailed, comprehensive, so well researched. When I grow up, I want to be like that. Her video, I think there was 10 exact steps. I don't think I followed every single step to begin with, because I don't think I could find all the products, or rather I couldn't be bothered to find the products, because again, I'm one of those people who shops haphazardly. Like I think I have a psychological time limit when I'm in a shop. Like it reaches a certain amount of minutes and I'm just like, it's like my body starts to overheat or something, and then I leave even if I haven't gotten everything I need. It's just, if someone can explain what this condition is, I'll be grateful. Anyway, I will link the Patricia's video in the description box below. Please start there, like please check it out, please start there. And so now I'll get into my morning skincare routine, okay? I will usually cleanse. I've run out of cleanser at the moment, so I don't have a cleanser to show you. So when I run out of cleanser, what I do is I use my micellar water. I use the Garnier micellar water. This is the micellar cleansing water in oil. It's my favorite of the micellar waters. I've also used this one, which this is the micellar cleansing water with rose water and glycerin. I don't mind it, but I prefer this one. And I think I only prefer this one because Patricia recommended this one. I have no scientific reasons, okay? So what I'll usually do is I'll put some, so I'll demonstrate. I can't believe I'm demonstrating how to do skincare. Look at what Corona has done. And I will, you know, put a bit on cotton pad, like, do I have to do this? You can see that. And then I will use that to cleanse my face because I've run out of cleanser, remember? So when I have cleanser, I'll cleanse my face. My friend Julia, who also sells skincare products, recommended that you cleanse like in the cleansing motion for 60 seconds, a whole minute. Some of us just used to do and you're gone. No, that's wrong. So yeah, that's how I would usually cleanse my face when I've run out of cleanser, but otherwise I'll do the 60-second one. See, like the day's not, you know, done and I already have like, you know. Anyway, so that's how I'll usually cleanse, right? So I use this to remove my makeup. I use it to freshen up my, like I find it very refreshing on the skin. Even when I not particularly going anywhere or doing anything, I will usually make sure I cleanse at least once a day. When you're starting off, if you have problem skin and you're starting off on this journey, I'd recommend following Patricia's recommendations twice a day, morning and night. That's what I did back in 2018. And it made a massive difference. As you can see, I'll put a before photo. So I also don't usually wear makeup, so I prefer for my skin to just to feel like it's breathing, you know. which it does nowadays. It feels like my skin is actually breathing. So once I cleanse with micellar water, I'll go and tone. Now this is, I've just started using this toner. It's a Korean product as well. I will leave the details of where you can get it below, but I got it from the Glow Up Beauty Bar. Can you see? Can you see? You can't see anything because I can't see anything. Okay, you'll have to take my word for it. It's called Pyonghang. Okay? That's an essence toner. Oh, okay, you can't see. It's an essence toner. So this one is a bit viscous. So it's not, you know, if you can see, jeez. If you can see that, can you see the consistency? I don't know if you can see the consistency. It's quite thick. It's not like normal toners. But one thing that, you know, my personal skincare consultants advise is not to use a toner that has alcohol. So this is alcohol free. Again, please do your research, because I've told you I've piggybacked on other people's research. So mine is experimentation. So do your research and find out why. But yeah, this is alcohol free, so it's not harsh on my skin. So I'll usually put a few drops on my hand, clean hands, and then dab 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 dab. Toner done. So once I tone, then I will go in with vitamin C serum. That's also from the Glow Up Beauty Bar. And I'll usually take, so this is what it looks like inside, and that's what it looks like. So I'll usually drop 1, 2, 3. I'll usually do 3 drops, 1 on each side of my face, and sort of just pat it in. So I use that one right after the toner. And then once I'm done with that one, and it's like been absorbed in the skin, I give it a few minutes to be absorbed in the skin. Then I will go in with a sunscreen. The sunscreen I use and I love, and this was recommended by Yodit, a friend of mine called Yodit, and I've really never looked back since she recommended this. It's Neutrogena Hydro Boost. Usually I'll use the SPF 50, but could not find it anywhere. Could only find SPF 30, so I've just restocked on this one today actually, so we'll see if there's any difference, but I'll usually use the SPF 50, which is the highest SPF available. And then yeah, that's usually my morning skincare routine done. I don't usually wear makeup, so once I've done that, I'm good to go. I get out of the house. If I do wear makeup, I'll usually wipe it off with a micellar face wipes. Again, I used to use coconut oil, like saturate my face with coconut oil, but since I found out that that's not good for me, I don't use it as a makeup remover anymore. I still use it on my body. It's still fine on my body, but I don't use it on my face anymore. I'll either use the micellar water, although you need a shitload to take off makeup, or I'll use the micellar wipes, face wipes. I find those are, I'll probably use 1 or 2 and my makeup will be off if I'm wearing makeup. So at night time is when I go crazy on the oils, okay? So my other international skincare consultant, Erica, put me onto these products before I left Australia. Unfortunately, I can't find them anywhere here, but you know, it was good while it lasted. I'll leave the details of her Instagram page. Guys, just go have a look at her skin. If you see Erica's skin, look, it's like on top of being fly as hell, you're also gonna be talented in these things. It's like, how rude can you be? Like, have a look at Patricia's skin. I mean, whatever they say will help my skin, I'm doing it. If they say the urine of a white chicken will help me, I'm looking for a white chicken. So she put me on this brand. It's called Ole Henriksen. So this is their eye cream. And this, which I loved, is a moisturizer, but you can see the size is this is an infant's moisturizer. What are companies doing really? How is this an adult size? What is going on? As you can see, it's very over. Anyway, so out of these products, and I had a toner as well that is also over. I loved this the most, the moisturizer. It made my skin feel so moisturized, but also not heavy. It was very light. So I would say out of every moisturizer I've ever used, this has been my favorite. And if I can find it, I think I would only get this in the range. This is an eye cream, which I think eye creams are a scam. But maybe it's because I haven't found an eye cream that actually helps. Like if you notice, I have like dark circles under my eyes. These are genetic. There's nothing I can do about it. I've been like this since I was born. So, I mean, I used it. I didn't notice a difference. I don't think I would buy the eye cream again, but the moisturizer, I would buy that any day, anytime. So, nighttime, I do the same thing. The only thing now is I won't use sunscreen. I'll use an oil. Again, my friend Erica recommended this oil, which is almost over. Can you see? And I'm quite distressed about that fact because I also got it when I was in Australia. It's called Jolique. It's a skin balancing face oil, a deeply moisturizing treatment oil. So it's also got the Mbulette. It's also got this scientific situation that looks like a pipette or whatever we used to call them in high school. What did you used to call them? Yeah. So again, I would use like this one. I go ham. Or face oils, I go ham. So I'll use like 5 to 6 drops, and then I will rub it into my face, right? Serena Williams recommends rubbing it in this upward motion. I don't always do that because, you know, when it's time to sleep, it's time to sleep. So sometimes I'll just slap it on and just be like, and sleep. But recommended is that you start from the neck, which I also rarely remember, but you should be starting from the neck because you don't want your face is Fanta and your neck is Coca-Cola. So start from the neck in an upward motion away from gravity. Okay? So I'll cleanse with the micellar water, I'll tone with the Korean Essence toner, and then I will use vitamin C serum, and then I will usually put on a face cream like that, and then top it off with like that oil. Another oil that I got online is this one. I will link all the details of where I got it. The label is now oiled out, but it's a 100% organic, cold pressed sea buckthorn seed and berry oil blend. So that one I really like, although it smells nasty. It's very kind to my skin. My skin really loves it. So I only use it at night because the smell is very strong, number one. Number two, you're gonna be looking like a glazed donut if you walk around after using that, you know, after using a heavy oil. So I'll usually do that, and then I'll usually sleep on silk pillows because silk pillows, as you know, for skin and hair is very good because it doesn't strip all the moisture, all the products that you've used. I will link all this information in my description box below. If you have questions, please let me know. But I would say please start with Patricia's video because it will explain everything, okay? The other thing is with the sunscreen, right? There's a lot of misconceptions about black skin and sunscreen. A lot of people feel that because we have melanin, we don't need sunscreen, which is false. We do need sunscreen because of UVA and UVB rays. They do not discriminate. Okay, so my friend Julia was telling me that, so she's the first, this is the first time I've ever understood UVA and UVB. So UVA, A is aging, UVB, B is burning. So whether the sun is shining or not, those rays are coming, you know, through. So whether it's raining, whether it's dark, whether it's cloudy, whether I'm outside, whether I'm inside, as long as it's during the day, I will use sunscreen. Now, I've also heard that it's recommended to use, to keep topping up your sunscreen, which I forget to do over the course of the day. So please also research on that, because I haven't done any research. I just kind of wing it and I hope for the best. But this one's, so this one, the direction says apply liberally 15 minutes before sun exposure, reapply after 18 minutes of swimming or sweating, or apply at least every 2 hours. So I mean, you can see that if you're gonna be up and about over the course of the day, you need to apply this probably 2 to 3 times, reapply to have proper protection. So do that. All right, so I think that's the end of this video. Let me know if you found it useful, and let me know what skincare products or skincare regimen you're following. And yeah, I will see you in the comment section. Otherwise, I will see you next time.
Subscribe.